Our smart friends at NBC's First Read team call it arguably the biggest political scandal we've ever seen in this country. Even if Donald Trump's attempt to overturn an election he lost isn't going well in the court of law, that doesn't mean it hasn't resonated in the court of public opinion, at least among his most ardent supporters. The new Monmouth poll out today shows almost a third of Americans think Joe Biden only won because of voter fraud. So what's Trump's plan here, if he even has one? Joining us now is Tim O'Brien, senior columnist at Bloomberg Opinion, and Democratic strategist Aisha Mills. Tim O'Brien, my question for you is, does he intend to do as much harm as he's doing? My sense is yes, but having never grasped the office that he held, I wonder if he grasps how much harm he's doing by contaminating the information stream to his own supporters.
Of course, he intends to do a lot of damage, Nicole, and of course he doesn't care about it, which is what makes him so uniquely dangerous. You know, we've had presidents before who've had bad motivations, who've had deep failings. I don't think we've ever had presidents who've had all of these kind of disastrous faults and inadequacies and incompetence matched against, I think, a deep-seated remorselessness and psychological ineptitude. He enjoys creating chaos in the service of promoting his own ego and his own cult of personality. Every single one of these lawsuits that have been filed across the country now, yes, they are attempting to try to reverse an election. Yes, they know it won't. But the real goal of it is to develop an elaborate crutch for Donald Trump to lean on after he finally leaves the White House so he can say, I didn't lose. Donald Trump will go to his grave with a gravestone that says, I won, even though his business history is littered with failures and his presidency was littered with failures. But what he has done is he has propagandized information to create a very strong electoral following for himself at the expense of the public interest and the public good. We see it in the efforts to combat the COVID-19 outbreak and the war on facts around that. And now he's deploying the same thing in this election.
Tim, you've gone toe-to-toe with him in litigation. You've covered him longer than just about anyone I know. How does he corrupt the people around him and turn them into accomplices, people outside of his family and news organizations? And I guess Rudy doesn't have anything else to do. But how does he create so many accomplices in his destructive and corrupt acts?
Well, because first and foremost, they're corruptible people. These are people without, I think, moral bearings and who have a need to become part of something larger than themselves. And they've got the bad judgment to believe that that person that can achieve that for them is Donald Trump. And he has been very shrewd throughout his career in attracting third-rate wannabes who need to glom on to this aura he presents of being infallible and competent and larger than life. What's amazing to me is that the depth to which the Republican Party has not only enabled his behavior, but got on board with it, whether that's Lindsey Graham and Mitch McConnell or any other number of other people, and in other institutions, as you've named. I think the thing the American public has to hold on to right now is, despite his attack on our institutions will remain strong. And despite his idea to throw a temper tantrum over the next 60 days and not leave the White House, he will leave the White House, even if he needs to be marched out of the front door.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.